Hi there. Welcome to Remarkable Top 5. Join me as we explore the world's most fascinating and amazing top 5 lists. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get started.
Welcome, my fellow manipulators, to this video on the top 5 psychological tricks that will turn you into a master of getting people to do whatever you want. If you're looking to become a puppet master, then you've come to the right place. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. The foot in the door technique. Want to get someone to do something for you? Start with a small request, like asking them to pass you the salt. Once they've done that, follow up with a bigger request, like asking them to rob a bank for you. Okay, maybe not that big, but you get the idea. They're more likely to say yes to the bigger request because they've already said yes to the smaller one. It's like a Jedi mind trick. Picture this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly a stranger approaches you and asks if you can spare a dime. Sure, why not? You think to yourself. You hand over the coin and feel like a good Samaritan. But wait, there's more. The stranger then asks if you have any spare change for a cup of coffee. Well, I did just give you a dime, you say, feeling a little guilty. What's another 50 cents? But it doesn't stop there. The stranger then asks if you could possibly buy them a coffee instead. Okay, now you're pushing it, you say, starting to feel a little annoyed. But before you know it, you're standing in line at the coffee shop, shelling out $3 for a latte that you don't even want. And that, my friends, is how the foot in the door technique works. It starts with a small request and then slowly escalates until you're doing something completely ridiculous. So next time someone asks you for a dime, be prepared to buy them a car. Number 4. The door in the face technique. This is the opposite of the foot in the door technique. Start with a huge request, like asking someone to donate a kidney to you. When they inevitably say no, follow up with a smaller request, like asking them to buy you a cup of coffee. They'll feel guilty for saying no to the first request and will be more likely to say yes to the second one. It's like emotional blackmail, but way more fun. It works a little something like this. You're minding your own business at home, binge watching your favorite show, when suddenly there's a knock at the door. You open it to find a stranger standing there, clipboard in hand. Hi, I'm from Save the Whales, the stranger says. We're trying to raise money to protect these majestic creatures. Would you be willing to donate $500? Oh, no thanks, you say, trying to close the door. But the stranger doesn't give up that easily. Okay, how about $200 then? Or $100? Surely you can spare something for these poor whales? You're starting to feel a little guilty at this point, so you reluctantly agree to donate $50. But as you reach for your wallet, the stranger suddenly says, actually, forget it. If you're not willing to donate more, there's really no point. You're left standing there, feeling confused and a little violated. Did you just get played by a stranger with a clipboard? Yes, my friend, you just fell victim to the door in the face technique. Congratulations. So next time a stranger shows up at your door asking for money, be prepared to donate your life savings. Or just shut the door and go back to your binge watching. That works too. Number 3. The Scarcity Principle. People want what they can't have. So, if you want someone to do something for you, make it seem like it's rare or exclusive. Tell them that only a select few people have been chosen for this amazing opportunity and they'll be desperate to be part of the elite club. It's like the Hunger Games, but with less bloodshed. Imagine this. You're at the mall, browsing through a store, when suddenly you spot it. The perfect pair of shoes. They're exactly what you've been looking for. You rush over and grab them off the shelf, but as you turn to head to the register, a salesperson stops you. Sorry, those shoes are the last ones in your size, the salesperson says. We can't guarantee we'll get any more in stock. You should buy them now while you still can. You start to panic. You can't let these shoes slip through your fingers. So you buy them, even though they're a little more expensive than you wanted to pay. But wait, there's more. As you're leaving the store, you see a sign in the window that says, 40% off all shoes. You start to feel a little ripped off. Why did you pay full price when you could have waited and gotten a better deal? And that, my friends, is the scarcity principle in action. It makes you feel like you have to act fast or you'll miss out on something amazing. But sometimes, that amazing thing isn't so amazing after all. So next time a salesperson tries to pressure you into buying something because it's the last one, take a step back and ask yourself if you really need it. Or just buy it anyway and regret it later. Number 2, the authority bias. People are more likely to listen to someone who they perceive as an authority figure. So, if you want someone to do something for you, pretend to be an expert on the subject. Wear a lab coat or a stethoscope, carry around a clipboard, and spout some impressive sounding jargon. They'll be so impressed that they'll do whatever you say. It's like playing dress up, but with real-life consequences. This is how to sound like a boss. You're sitting in a doctor's office, waiting for your appointment, when suddenly the doctor walks in. He's wearing a white lab coat and looks very serious. "Good afternoon. How are you feeling?" the doctor asks, with a deep, authoritative voice. You start to feel intimidated, but you try to act cool. "I'm fine, thanks," you say. The doctor then starts asking you questions about your medical history, your symptoms, and your lifestyle. You answer honestly, but you're starting to feel like you're being interrogated. After a few minutes, the doctor writes you a prescription for a medication you've never heard of. "This will take care of your problem," he says confidently. "Just take it as directed and you'll be feeling better in no time." You leave the office with the prescription in hand, feeling like you just got the best medical advice ever. But as you start to research the medication online, you discover that it has some pretty serious side effects. You start to regret trusting the doctor so blindly. And that, my friends, is the authority bias at work. It makes you trust someone just because they seem like an expert, even if they don't actually know what they're talking about. So next time a doctor, lawyer, or other authority figure tries to tell you what to do, don't be afraid to ask questions and do your own research. Or just blindly follow their advice and hope for the best. Number 1, the Reciprocity Principle. This one is simple. Do something nice for someone, and they'll feel obligated to do something nice for you in return. It's like a quid pro quo, but without the shady political dealings. So, if you want someone to do something for you, start by doing something nice for them. Buy them a gift, compliment them, or give them a shoulder to cry on. They'll feel like they owe you and will be more likely to do whatever you want. It's like being a nice person, but with an ulterior motive. This is how you can expertly guilt trip someone. You're walking down the street and someone approaches you with a clipboard. "Excuse me, would you like to donate to this charity?" they ask. You politely decline, but the person keeps insisting. "Come on, it's for a good cause. Just a small donation, anything helps." You start to feel guilty, so you finally give in and donate a few dollars. The person thanks you and hands you a flyer with information about the charity. As you walk away, you start to feel like you did a good thing. But then, a few weeks later, you start receiving phone calls and emails from the charity asking for more donations. They even send you a calendar and a tote bag in the mail, with a note that says, "Thank you for your generous donation." You start to feel like you've been tricked into donating more than you wanted to, all because of the Reciprocity Principle. You gave a little, and now they're expecting you to give a lot more. So next time someone tries to guilt you into doing something or giving something, don't be afraid to say no. Or just give in and hope they don't ask for more. Your call. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 psychological tricks that will turn you into a master of manipulation. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these tricks wisely, or you might end up creating a legion of mindless zombies who will do your bidding. But hey, who wouldn't want that, am I right? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more remarkable content. Until next time, keep manipulating.